England, Pakistan, the second test. It's at Headingley or Edgbaston, so I'm redoing this video. I did have it up earlier and I screwed that up because I mixed up my grounds with the India Test series. Here's the thing, Pakistan don't have to change a thing. Headingley, England have a very poor record. They've won 3 out of 8 tests in recent times. It will come down to two things. Pakistan's bowling attack proved that they can play in English conditions very, very well. Secondly, it all depends on actually who bats first. If England bat first, they could lose the test match. Again, like they lost at Lords. They need to put Pakistan in. If they win the toss, they've got to put Pakistan in and bowl at them. And see what kind of total Pakistan put up in changeable conditions. Because if they can restrict Pakistan, because their batting is actually their weakness, ironically, considering they completely smashed us around the park and out-batted us. This Pakistan side is youthful, and I don't know much about them. That's the thing. I don't know much about this Pakistan side, but they are young, they're full of confidence, they're full of energy. They've won their 2 test matches in a row. The test match against Ireland was a great setup for the test match at Lords, the test match in Dublin, because they were playing, again, a very motivated side that, again, was full of confidence because they got test status, so they were buoyed, and it was actually a very good test match. I watched highlights of all 5 days, and it was actually a lot closer than people think. Ireland really pushed Pakistan, and Pakistan, for a young side, under a lot of pressure, because if they would slip up against Ireland, that would be embarrassing. They had a lot of mental pressure there. They won out in the end with their extra quality because they've got a good youth development system. They've left a lot of their young star players at home as well. There's a lot of young players that could have made this Pakistan side that haven't been selected. England, on the other hand, Stoneman's been dropped again. I don't know how many more times you can drop him without his confidence just dropping off a cliff. Yes, the way he got out in both innings was cheap. The second innings LBW, you could say he didn't get his front foot far enough forward. That is now coming down to coaching as well. If there's an issue with a player's technique or an issue in a player's game, a coach has to help him improve himself. He's clearly got strengths. He's a very good cover. He can drive the ball very well. He can shot select very well. But sometimes his technique lets him down. That also comes down to the coaching. Alastair Cook and Joe Root and Ben Stokes, 3 of your key players, they need to step up. Your ex-captain, your current captain, and your vice-captain, they need to step up. I still am not happy with Ben Stokes being inside. I've made reference to that in plenty of previous videos. Plenty. Joe Root needs to pull his finger out and go, right, am I really a good batsman or am I not a good batsman? Because he's a brilliant batsman when he's on form, but since he's been England captain, his batting form has started to wobble and desert him. Alastair Cook hasn't recovered his batting form since being England captain. But they have to have a performance. If they perform, this is Joe Root's home ground. If he cannot perform at Headingley, then he, I think, is cooked as England captain going forward, because the Indians will absolutely run riot with this England side. The lower order isn't too bad. The lower order has shown some fight. Wood, Bess, Jos Buttler, they've shown a bit of fight. They are there to support the upper order, not save the upper order. Pakistan, they need to stick to the game plan. They've had 1 enforced change due to injury. Apart from that, they don't need to change how they approach the game. I think the Headingley wicket will actually suit them more than Lords. I think the weather conditions, as it gets warmer, and there's a chance of more thunderstorms and overcast, damp, humid conditions, these Pakistani bowlers have proven at Lords that they enjoyed it. They may not be the fastest bowling attack. My God, they can swing a ball. They can reverse swing, outswing, in swing. The wicket of Bess in the second innings of the first test, that he's just done by a brilliant reverse swing ball there. Completely done him. He thought it was going to be an outswinger. He's gone for that block, and it's just taken out. It's just completely deceived him, and it's taken all 3 stumps out. Best way to win a test match I've ever seen. That was almost unplayable. This Pakistani side has a long way to go to be the Pakistani sides of the 90s, but they're well on the way. England's confidence is at an all-time low. The way the coach has said they should be embarrassed and has basically outed his team in the press, I don't think that's the best idea. The coach could be on his way out. But what needs to happen is England need to step up. But their record at Headingley isn't great. So I'm going to go for a Pakistan win. But if Pakistan bat first, England have a chance of possibly drawing the series or getting a draw in the Test match. Now they could win the Test match, they could draw the Test match. Whether Canada played a part to play, but if Pakistan put them in a bat or they choose to bat first, depending on the toss, the Test match is Pakistan's to lose. They do not have to change plan. England have to change plan. They've dropped a batsman, brought a batsman in. Whereas Michael Vaughan's saying drop Stuart Broad, but I think Stuart Broad's the only other candidate to be England captain because Ben Stokes I don't think he's suitable, Joe Root's clearly not capable, and Alistair Cook doesn't want it again. Broad and Anderson and Wood are going to have to really bowl their hearts out. Bess is going to have to really contribute with some spin in changeable conditions, and Stokes has got to up his game as well because as an all-rounder he's not doing a lot. And I'm going to leave that there. This is a redo of a muck-up. It is Headingley, not Edgbaston, and England's record at Headingley is not good. So I'm going for a Pakistan. I think Pakistan will win, but I'm not predicting that. I just think they're favourites to win. They don't have to change tack. They are. I think, as a unit, they're all on song. They're all reading off the same piece of paper. They're all reading off the same chapter of the book. They're all focused. They're going. They just have to play as free and as relaxed cricket as possible, which they did in the first test. They were never under pressure in the first test. England, all the pressure was on them. Will they crumple or will they rise to it? We'll leave that there. Place your comments below. I know this is a redo on a video that I screwed up, so I apologise. I'll have some more videos for you soon. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.